Hey, Ro, talking to you from my home office in Dallas, Texas. Today, guys, we're just going to be doing nothing but pure value. This is no selling, not trying to recruit you in anything on this one. This is just pure valuable. I'm trying to give you some actionable things that you can do to build your team or to make more sales in whatever you're doing online. Let me go ahead and share my screen. I want to jump right into it. I don't want to take up a lot of time today. I like to pride myself in not making long, expanded videos that just spend a lot of time on, but I want to give you actionable things you can do right away. So first things first, definitely if you like the content, if you like what I'm giving, you want to subscribe. I'm looking at my statistics. I see that, I had over 3,000 views over the past 28 days, and the watch time is up there 165.4. But I'm not getting a lot of subscribers, so I know you guys are watching, but if you appreciate it, go ahead and click that subscribe button and definitely smash the little notification bell, and I appreciate you for that. So today, back-asswards recruiting method. Okay, that's going to be tip number one. You got to have a really great title to whatever you're teaching and training on, guys. You want, just like my mentor told me, Stephen Rachel, he told me, you want people when they're scrolling through their feed online, you want people to stop and go, what? You want them to stop. So you gotta get really great titles to whatever you're posting, whether you're doing a live video, whether you're doing a video that goes on YouTube, whether you're making a ebook to give away in order to generate leads, whatever you're doing, you want to have something that will make people stop what they're doing and pay attention. Okay, so that's one thing. A tip that I can give you there, how to get really good titles is, there's people that make six figures a year just copywriting for the tabloids. I know you know that, right? There's tabloids that should have gone out of business a long time ago, but they pay professionals so much money to come up with really eye-catching titles that make you stop. You've been in the checkout line at the grocery store and you saw some of those titles and they made you at least stop and look at the cover, right? So those people are geniuses at it. So what Ray Higdon teaches in Rank Makers, I really suggest each and every one of you guys, if you want to get better at recruiting, definitely join Rank Makers. You can go to joinrankmakers.com and do that. $20 a month, the greatest money I've ever spent. But anyway, he teaches that when you're in the checkout line at the grocery store, take out your camera on your phone and start snapping pictures of some of those tabloid titles, and then repurpose those. Save the good ones, save the good pictures, and repurpose those in some of your marketing that you're going to be doing later. Now, I know you can see this. Let me make sure that you're seeing this. I know you can see this website behind me. This one is called answerthepublic.com, because one of the big things that people get stuck on is, okay, Ro, I know in order to attract people to me, I have to create some resources. I have to create some training. I have to put some value out there. And that's one of the huge secrets. See, you can look at any six-figure, seven-figure earner in the home-based business industry, and you can see that they give a lot of value. They're just like my man Trey Barrer said. Hey Trey, I watch your stuff. I'm on your podcast too. But my man Trey Barrer said, you've got to give them like they're playing a video game. He said, I don't know if you guys have ever played a video game, but it opens up a whole new world to a video game. It helps you conquer the game faster when you get the cheat code to the video game. You ever been stuck on a level and you go get the cheat code? Well, what I'm giving you now is the cheat code to success. You want to set yourself apart from everybody else online that doesn't know how to market. You want to show people that you are their cheat code to success in whatever program that you're promoting. Okay? So I hope you understand that. Sorry, I had to take a sip of my coffee. My throat was getting dry here. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys. So let's say you wanted to give some value in the area of persuasion. Let's just use that as an example. And you're going to do a Facebook Live and you're going to do a post about persuasion. Well, I would use this website called answerthepublic.com. I would go here and type in the word persuasion, and then I would hit search. And guess what it's going to do? This website is going to spit out, I'm sorry, I should have muted my phone out here. It's going to spit out tons and tons of questions that people want to know about when it comes to persuasion. So guess what? Each one of these little questions, here's one: what persuasion technique can you use in the area of family planning? Why are persuasion and the skill of argumentation important? What are some persuasion theories? What are some persuasion tactics? Did you guys know you can do a YouTube video, or you can do a Facebook Live, or a TikTok Live, or Instagram Live, whatever you want to do, in every area of these questions that this site called answerthepublic.com spits out. This is instant value. Now, here's the key. Relate some of this information that you're going to be researching and learning yourself, and then you're going to reteach it. My mentor, Ray Higdon, says use ILT. You invest in a resource, like you go to Amazon, buy a book. You learn from that resource. That's the I and the L. And then the T is teach. You just reteach it in your own words, what you learned from that resource. Now, that can be a course on udemy.com. That could be a course on Skillshare. That can be a book from Amazon. And guys, this is how you find endless topics that you can teach on. And guess what? When you become people's cheat code in the business, not only do you need to know your business that you're promoting inside and out, backwards and forwards, but you need to give value that give people aha moments. I was talking to my dad in Florida yesterday, and he does things where he wants to attract people to a certain item as well. And he said, number one, you got to be nice to people. You got to relate to people. You have to, God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. You got to be a great listener, right? Listen to them. Try to find a commonality in that conversation, a hot button. And then when you find a hot button of a person, something that they really like or they get excited about, you dance all over that hot button. And then at the end, you say, hey, this has been a great conversation. Are you ready to get started? Right? And you will start attracting and recruiting so much more people, building a team. It's back asswards, because when you start giving value like I'm sharing right now, people are going to be chasing you down. You no longer have to prospect. You'll become you won't have to hunt. You'll become the hunted. Okay. So remember this site, answerthepublic.com. These are topics. Amazon is another resource. Like right here, I did a search for a book. This is a book called Influence. Let's say I wanted to teach on persuasion. I wanted to create a lead magnet or a giveaway in the area of persuasion. Well, I'm going to go to Amazon and I'm going to look for a book on that topic and grab the book or the audio book and learn about that topic, and then reteach it to my audience. Maybe even create a PDF where I can give that resource away to them to help them on their journey. Understand? And then what you can do is, if you really get crafty, you can search in the comments. Sometimes these the people doing reviews on these resources are very, very skillful. This person right here on this book called Influence, The New Expanded Psychology of Persuasion, this gentleman put the entire table of contents of this book. Guess what? Each area in this table of contents, that's a video that you can create. Weapons of influence. Well, read that chapter, make notes, and then reteach it to your audience, right? Help them on their journey, and then tie it back into your opportunity or your business. Reciprocation, the old give and take, okay? Commitment and consistency, guys. Social proof. See, this person went into the review of this book, and he even put notes about every, all of the lessons that he or she learned from this book, right here on Amazon comments. So you can take this information along with reading the material or watching the video course, whatever it is, repurpose it, package it up, and then give it to your audience. Okay. Guess what? Again, you want to give people aha moments. When you teach people things, that give them an aha moment, they will never forget you. You become part of their success story. Okay. So hopefully that will help you guys. That's another way that you can get endless content that you can repurpose, reteach, and share with your audience, share with total strangers. They will see it on your profiles on social media. You'll never have to, unless you just want to run advertising, you can. But if you get on camera and do what I'm teaching you right now, again, you become the hunted and not the hunter. This industry becomes so much more fun when your phone starts ringing and say, hey, bro, I see you're doing something new. Man, you need to call me and let me know. I'm ready to join. When that happens to you, it just creates so much success. It's so much easier. And again, it's a great feeling to attract people. The other thing that you need to do is you need to create resources where you get to share your expertise and demonstrate your ability to give people methods that they can use in their business. Give people aha moments. Demonstrate that you are that leader. Demonstrate that you are that resource that's going to give them things that they didn't have before. Okay. And you can give people things like I created this entire Facebook group. Guys, Facebook groups are free. They're free. I give this resource away that I created called the YouTube Bootcamp on Facebook. And I give this resource away to people who join my various teams or people who ask me questions about, how to create videos, how to create a YouTube channel, how to create attraction through video. Well, I created this group where I went live and I created courses. I show people what cameras that I bought. I show people how to edit, how to create videos, how to do the cool backgrounds, how to do green screen, how to portray yourself as that leader and create that attraction that's going to help you build your businesses. And guess what? I give this away. But guess what? When they're in this group and they're learning this material, it's giving them aha moments. I become part of their mission, their story. I, have created that, and I'm demonstrating my leadership. So guess what? The next time they're looking at an opportunity and they're looking on YouTube to see, how does that compensation plan work, and they see my big smiling face on a video that I created, guess who they're going to join? They're going to join me. In your case, they're going to join you. And if you put your Google Voice number in the description of your video, they'll start calling you up, guys. My phone rang a couple of times already this week from people just seeing my video and calling me up and say, hey, Ro, I'm ready to join. I got 2 questions. Can you answer those real quick? I'm about to sign up. Or they'll call me and they say, hey, Ro, I just signed up. What do I do next? I didn't even prospect those people. I have become the hunted and not the hunter. You want to do that, okay? Create resources, demonstrate your leadership, give value away to your people for free, and create those aha moments, create those connections, okay? Here's another cheat code that I'm gonna give you guys. I should be charging for this. Here's another cheat code. This resource, this website is called plr.me, okay? Let me phonetically give that to you. P like in Peter, L like in Larry, R like in Romeo, .me, me like in Mike, E like in elephant, okay? plr.me. PLR stands for private label rights, okay? So what you can do is you can take material and books, ebooks, and courses that other people wrote, and you can buy the rights to those resources and then repurpose those if you want to, put your branding on it, and then do a Facebook Live, do a YouTube Live, do an Instagram Live, a TikTok Live, whatever, Pinterest, whatever your social media of choice is. And then you can give this value away to your people and even put your branding on it, because when you purchase these items, you have the rights to either give it away or even charge a small fee for it, depending on the rights. You want to read the fine print when you're purchasing these materials, guys. And when you give that value away, when you give aha moments, again, you become the hunted and not the hunter. Okay. So that's another nice little resource. Here's another tool that I use. It's called Designr, Designrr. This is an app that I bought a long time ago. You can scan a video and it will literally transcribe that video into words for you. Then you can turn that video into an ebook to give away later. Isn't that cool? And you can do it with videos. You can even do a blog post. This tool will scan someone else's blog post and then repurpose it into an ebook. You can literally design the cover of that ebook and then give it away to your audience. Go live, right? Give people a couple of tips and then say, hey guys, if you like those first 3 tips out of this resource that I'm giving you, how would you like the other 10? I'm going to give you this ebook. Direct message me after this Facebook Live is over, after this YouTube Live is over, and then I'll give you this resource free of charge. Just let me know. And then when you're giving them the resource, ask them, by the way, what are you doing to earn extra income online right now? You may want to look at this. You may want to look at this project that me and my wife are working on. It may or may not be of interest to you, and give them something of value instead of just spamming links all over the place like people who don't know how to market do. Now, when you create that kind of know, like, and trust, when you create that leadership, when you create aha moments for people, you become so much more attractive than everybody else. And then when you get to the point where you're making presentations about your opportunity, you're showing people that you have that expert knowledge about how it works, how the compensation plan works. You're giving people a distinct advantage by joining you over everybody else. You see what I'm saying? That's the way that you do it, guys. But I love this Designr tool. Here's a few of the little ebooks that I created. How to get more YouTube subscribers. 17 ways to get more YouTube subscribers. Let's see, another one that I created in here. YouTube ranking. Get more views on YouTube. These are giveaway PDFs that I've created for. There's other tools out there that you can use those tools will go out and scan a video and create an ebook that you can give away to people. Here's another one that I created. I branded this one, the money making 30 questions to recruit persuasively. And then I put a picture of myself, a couple of stacks behind me just to make the resource look more interesting, and then brand it to myself. Guys, you can do this with that website I talked about a minute ago, plr.me. Get that material, repurpose it, rebrand it. If you don't know how to do graphics, you can go to even Fiverr.com and pay someone to create a cover for your ebook for you. There's nothing that you can't do. I'm just telling you right now, just make sure you give people credit to their material. Like I always tell you, hey, I got this idea from Stephen Rachel. Hey, I got this idea from Ray Higdon. Hey, I got this idea from Trey Bearer. Hey, I'm always giving credit to where credit is due. Make sure you do that because you don't want people to be mad or pissed off at you. Another thing that you should do, give those resources away in exchange for people's email address, and make sure that you're creating an email list that you can, further create a better relationship with your audience by giving them periodic value through emails, through a newsletter. When you have a new project that you want people to look at, or you have a new webinar you want to invite people to, give them something, and then have them, open up your emails and then invite them to that resource. But you're creating a great relationship between you and your audience because you're giving them all this value all the time. Do you see what I mean? People will join you so much faster when they know that you're giving them a distinct advantage. A lot of those PDFs that I create, I always put them behind a capture page like what I'm showing you right now. The builder that I use is Convertory, Convertory.com. A lot of people use other builders like ClickFunnels, Lead Pages. You can even use a free website builder called Wix to create a page where, in order for people to get that resource, they have to give you their email address, which they'll do gladly if you give them value first and then say, hey, if you want the rest of this, go to this page right here and then you can grab it, right? But I'm going to get their email address so that I can build the relationship further over time. And then when I have an opportunity, guess what? They're more likely to join because I've given them so much value, so many aha moments. You know, they already know, like, and trust me. Okay. That's what you want to do. You want to build that know, like, and trust by giving so much. I think Gary Vaynerchuk says the formula is give, then ask. Okay. That's the formula. Stop asking without giving nothing. Right? No one wants to join anybody like that. I mean, that's a dime a dozen. But if you give value, and ask, people will join. You're giving 3 times as much. You get it. Okay. This is the little landing page that I made in Convertri yesterday just by promoting someone else's webinar. I love Convertri because it gives me the statistics. So yesterday I made this little page. I'm going to show you what the page looks like, but the statistics say that this converted at 78.9%. I only had 38 visitors, but out of the 38 visitors, 30 of them clicked on the little link that I made on this page. Let me show you what the page looked like. I did a Facebook Live yesterday, and I talked about this method right here about how to recruit using other people's presentations. This is the page that I made. 78% of them clicked this button to go to the other page. And then when they did that, the second page converted 9 times. So 9 people, it had a 31% conversion rate. So out of the 29 people that came to that page, 9 of them clicked the join link. That's what you want to do, guys. So you want to set up these little capture pages. You definitely want an autoresponder so you can collect those leads, build your email list, tell people to like, comment, and subscribe whenever you go live and you create those resources. But guys, you got to be that cheat code to the game. Set yourself apart from everybody else by giving value and resources away 3 times as much than you sell. And guys, you will create those relationships. You will become the hunted and not the hunter. It's a great feeling. I'm telling you guys, you're going to love it. It does take a little bit more research and work, but it just makes your business life so much easier, so much more satisfying, so less frustrating. You're not pulling your hair out because people are chasing you. You want to have that. So you need to create those resources, do that work, the little legwork that it requires, ILT, invest, learn, and then reteach that material to your audience. Give those resources away, give 3 times as much than you ask, and then you'll become the chased. People will join you in the droves. I remember, my wife and I, we did get excited about a program a couple of years ago. I made so many YouTube videos about that. My phone was ringing every day with people that were saying, hey, Ro, send me your link. I want to sign up. Or they were calling me saying, hey, Ro, I just signed up. What do I do next? Sometimes I would wake up in the morning with notifications that people signed up in the business while I was sleeping. I want you to experience that. So take the information that you just learned in this video. Don't just watch it and say, oh, cool, and don't take action on it. Take action on this stuff because I want you to grow in your business. I want you to become profitable in this business. It's no secret how it's done. You can do this. Okay. So guys, like I always say in my videos, I'll either see you at the top, from the top, but we hope and we pray we see you guys way over the top. This is the back asswards recruiting method to show you how to be, the chased and not the chaser, guys. Your business is going to become so much more exciting and over the top and profitable, not to mention profitable, when you do these things. So guys, if you're looking for an opportunity right now and you need something else to do, hit me up. I'll be happy to share what businesses that we're working on right now and what you can do to create some extra income for your family on a part-time or full-time basis. I just love doing this stuff, guys, and I want you to experience that type of success. You know, we were in that business a couple of years ago. We created a team of over 2,000 partners. We personally recruited over 200 people using the exact tips and strategies that I'm giving you right now through video. Okay, it works. We just did it with the wrong company, unfortunately. Gosh, I wish I could have a time machine and do that same strategy with the companies that we're involved in right now. We'd be in a even better financial situation, but you live and you learn. Okay. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut this short. Take care, take charge. I'll see you guys over the top. We'll see you on the next video. Remember to subscribe and like.